Hello everyone and no one. Welcome to another Rotten's Guns. Did not make it out to the range over the weekend due to the fact of it was nice all week, and then it decided to sleet on Saturday, and it was still frozen on Sunday and kind of sleety then as well. But I thought I'd give an update if you haven't seen Twitter from like a month ago almost. I did finally get the compensator in for my Beretta M9A4. Got the optic installed, the Trigicon. I am digging it. It is one of those things when I get into dark, I really can't see it because I was messing around with it. I also did pick up something from Langdon Tactical, their 4-round base plate and spring, which obviously fits nicely. And one of the cool things I found out for anyone who owns the, like one of the compacts, since I actually own 2 different variations of it, you can actually take the little frickin' spacer thing, throw it on this one, and actually use it. When in comparison to a lot of others, if I can pick this dang thing up, make sure that I actually got on camera, which it does look pretty cool in my opinion. So I'm probably going to end up picking up a few more of these as time progresses. Like this is one of the ones for my 96, and I want to say this did not work on it. Okay, so it might have actually. Okay, you really got to force it in, and it's not the best. This one's actually probably the better. The actual, I think it's a Pierce grip, just the X sleeve. It is great for them. I wish I could have gotten the Centurion, but this is the one they had in stock. I still think it's a freaking dope gun though. I did find these 3D printed ones online for like 13 bucks for 3 and everything, and they seem to be pretty good. I'm gonna be taking them out and test them. Still gotta one of these days get this front sight beaten out of here and replaced. I have the sight somewhere around here, so that way I can put it in here and hopefully be able to, from everything I can tell, be able to co-witness this with the rear optic here, and then eventually turn these 2 guns into carry guns. But I believe I got this thing, at least for the most part. Yeah, I got it bore sight in my apartment. I got to go out and test it, and I'm probably just going to do some talking stories and gun stuff when I'm doing it, because there's really no reason to test this thing out since, well, at least the optics, since they've been around for a long time and have a pretty dang good track record. But short update, and you got to see my other Berettas of how they are now, at least a couple of them. I mean, heck, I still have the 90-2. I need to get the front sight finished and where it's at and take it out and test it. But it's in 40 just because it's the one I happened to come across on Gunbroker. But that was all because, like I said, my lazy butt did not get out to the range this weekend like I should have, just because I didn't feel like dealing with it sleeting, because Saturdays the club has a thing, Sundays it doesn't always, at least in the afternoon, unless it's the last Sunday of the month there's a concealed carry class. And I can deal with the snow, I can deal with the rain. I am not dealing with sleet, so basically another version of like frozen rain or whatnot. That shit is just not fun. But hopefully you had yourself a wonderful new year. I am looking forward to getting out. Like I said, got to sight this in, do some testing with it, and then also go through and shoot the mouse guns, a couple of them. See how they, it's been a while since I've shot them, to see how they're doing. So have yourself a wonderful day. This is just a short, lazy video to not have nothing this week. So appreciate it. Anyone who watched. I'm going to get this thing up here so I can kind of take a picture of it to use for the thumbnail and my mess of a table. Have a great one, folks.